So last time I was dyeing my hair, I realized just how chemically damaged my hair actually is. I literally fried off chunks of my hair with bleach. So with that being said, that brings me to today's video. So a couple of you guys saw how damaged my hair was getting in my previous videos. So you actually suggested that I use this in the comments, and I took your suggestion and we're going to use this. We're trying out the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment today and see if this can repair my hair. So the bottle says helps to stop breakage on even badly damaged hair, which I have. I don't have any products on my hair. I didn't use any heat on my hair either. I've just been really gentle on my hair. I'll get into that a little bit more later, but most of the videos that I see online are with people with curly hair, and I don't have curly hair. I have straight hair naturally, but when it's damaged like this, it's got like a wave to it. It's supposed to be straight, but it's looking like it needs some love. I need that protein to actually like rebuild my hair and get into those hair molecules and do its magic and hopefully save whatever hair I have left. Because if I keep it like this, it's just gonna keep breaking off, and then all of it's gonna end up like this. We're gonna try and save this. So step 1 is to shampoo, and it recommends that you use the Shampoo for Damaged Hair by Aphogee, but you can just use any clarifying shampoo that you have, or if you don't have one, just go get like an anti-dandruff shampoo. So I'm gonna go shampoo my hair really quick. All right, I got that shampooed. So now step 2 is to towel dry your hair. So one thing I just learned about my hair is that I've been treating it really, really roughly. So what I mean by that is I wasn't as gentle as I could be. Apparently a normal towel isn't good for your hair. You should either be using a microfiber towel or a cotton t-shirt. It causes less breakage apparently. So that's what I've been doing, trying to help. And another thing is usually I dry my hair with the towel and just like scrub it. I learned that was bad too. Don't come for me, guys. These are things I actually didn't know. And if you don't know them, I'm going to share them with you. That way you can stop damaging your hair. That, and then shampooing the same way. Again, I'm just doing it gently instead of scrubbing it in like I usually do. I used to just brush from the top down to my end, just like that. But I learned that breaks your hair. So you start at the ends, brush that end out first, work your way up to the mid, brush down to the end, and then go up to your root and brush down all the way to the end. That way you're not breaking anything off or pulling those tangles. If you show your hair love, your hair will show you love back, as Brad always says. So now we're gonna start with the application. I've seen online that it's very, very runny. So I've seen people put it in a squeeze bottle, and I've also seen people put it in a spray bottle, but I'm just gonna put it in a squeeze bottle. I don't have a regular one, but I do have the one from the Color Oops that I just used on my hair. So I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna pour that right in there. It's very, very runny. That looks like really, really unhealthy urine. So I also read that if you have cuts on your hands, it's gonna burn. So I'm going to put some gloves on. Just gonna squeeze this on my hair and work it in with my hands. The smell of this stuff, strange. And we have to work really quick with this stuff because it hardens, and you also have to comb it through before it hardens. I'm just kind of hoping that I'm getting everything. I feel like if you put it in a spray bottle, you probably use less of it. I think it's all saturated as best as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna take a wide tooth comb, like it recommends, and comb this through before it starts to harden. I'm gonna let my hair dry with hair on every side of my head instead of just up in a bun. That way it dries quicker. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you might be wondering how the heck my hair went from that plum color to this blue. I used Color Oops on it, and the chemical reactions with that stuff is just So unpredictable. Not to mention, there was blue in that plum color, so that's why my hair is blue. It says to leave it uncovered, and now we're gonna blow dry this until everything is completely dry and hard. You don't want to agitate it, so you don't want to run your fingers through it or anything. I'm just gonna blow dry it, sit there, not really touch it at all. Because if you touch it, you can actually cause your hair to break off more. So we're not gonna do that. I feel like I just went crazy with hair gel. Or got a massage and somebody accidentally grabbed Elmer's glue instead of massage oil. I'm just so stiff everywhere. So now that we got this completely dry, we're gonna re-wet it to make everything a little bit soft again, and then we're gonna rinse it out gently with warm water. It calls to towel dry again. At this point in the video, I wanted to invite you guys to hit that like button down below. That way more people can see this video. And if you enjoy watching things like this, hit that subscribe button while you're down there. That way you can see more of my videos upcoming. Step number 8 is the balancing moisturizer. This recommends that you leave it in for 2 minutes. And then it just says rinse. It doesn't tell you whether or not to rinse it with hot or cold water, so. What the? Let me see, because it's not. Ow! What am I supposed to do? There we go. Just gotta smack it on the counter. Alright. Why does this smell like Lysol? Like disinfectant spray. That's exactly what it smells like to me. Ooh, this is very creamy. Yeah, let's get all that moisturizer. I got a lot of, well, I used to have a lot of hair, not so much anymore. I'm just massaging that in. It honestly smells like my childhood, and a little story behind that one is when I was a kid, I was afraid of monsters being under the bed. I mean, it's a pretty common thing for children. So what my father did is he drew on a little piece of paper like monster spray, and then he taped that around Lysol, and he would spray Lysol underneath the bed and spray away the monsters. But yeah, this just reminds me of my childhood. It recommends that you leave this in for 2 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna rinse it out. So here's what my hair looks like after that second step in the treatment. Does it look any healthier to you guys? I will give you my opinion and final thoughts at the end of this video, because on the bottle it says proceed to next service or style as usual. So I took it a step further and I actually bought their Shea-Pro leave-in moisturizer as well. This is supposed to help with elasticity, softness, and frizz. So I just wanted to show you guys my hair before I put this in there, so that way I'll have a before, a after, and a after the moisturizer. For this moisturizer, it says you can apply it to damp or dry hair, work in towards roots, comb through, allow to dry naturally. For more intense treatment, cover with plastic cap for 30 minutes. Do not rinse. So I think I'm just gonna keep my hair dry, because if your hair is dry, it'll actually take in more of those ingredients than if it was wet. It looks like a cream. I'm just gonna scoop this up in my hand. I'm just gonna slap this on my hair. I don't know how much is too much, because this isn't like a washout one, it's a leave-in one, so I don't wanna go too crazy. So I'm actually gonna do what it says and do the most intense treatment with this product, which is to put a plastic cap over it for 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. You're not supposed to rinse it, so I'll show you if it turns out greasy, if it looks like this when in 30 minutes. So I left that plastic cap on for half an hour, and it's been about 2 hours after I took that cap off. I let it naturally dry, and it still feels really heavy. It feels like there's like wax on my hair. I don't know if I just put too much on or what. The instructions say do not rinse, but rules are meant to be broken, and I don't like the feeling of this. So I'm gonna rinse this out and see if it made any difference on my hair after the 2-step treatment. My hair feels so much better now that I rinsed it out. When I was rinsing it out, my hair felt so smooth, smoother than it has been in a very, very long time, even when I rinsed out the Super Gloss and the Prismatic Glow. So my final thoughts are, by itself, the Aphogee 2-step protein treatment isn't really all that it's made up to be. It by itself didn't do much for my hair. I think it might have filled in my hair a little bit, but as far as like softness and shine goes, it didn't really do much until I put that leave-in moisturizer on, and then that is what did the job. I was trying my hardest to stick to just Aphogee in this video, but the smell of that leave-in moisturizer literally smells like a rubber glove, like a doctor's office. I don't know. I had to do something with it, so I put some Viper oil on there just to get rid of the smell. Very happy with it. Would I recommend it? No, I don't think I would, because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of money, and there's better things you could do out there. In my opinion, I'm sorry if you don't agree, but I feel like it didn't do that much for my hair. It's a lot softer now that I use that leave-in moisturizer, but overall I don't think there's a very noticeable difference. You guys let me know what you think, if you see any difference in it, or if you've used this and have any different experiences with it, let me know. This is just my experience with it, so it could be different for you. As always, guys, remember to keep your heads up and have a great day. Thanks for watching.